What does it mean for you guys to win today, a big win, and win one for the seniors today?
Um, it's a wonderful win, not only, for the seniors, but basically for our season. It'll suck to take a L and then the season just go down the drain. We want to make it the best year for the seniors, to end well, so they can have a story to tell later down the line that my senior year was one of the best.
What does it say about you guys that you lost that game like you did the other night? You shot 29% here against a team like that and still won.
Just about our toughness and our togetherness. We've really been preaching about finishing, about our whole season, for the regular season was coming down to the last 3 minutes, not being able to finish games or not being able to keep our foot on the pedal. And we knew that we had to, or it was all going to go down the drain. So we just wanted to, finish the game. That's our big little thing. Coach Jackson was writing it down on a piece of paper, finish, finish, finish. Our team huddle at the end was finish on 3. So basically it was just to finish, and, we had the lead, so, you just had to close the game out.
Did it feel like it was starting to slip when you go over 8 minutes without a basket?
No, that can happen in basketball. You just got to get stops. It's not about if shots are hitting, but if you got a lead, you just want to play defense, box out and get the rebound, keep them at one shot.
Did you feel like you were in the NCAA tournament against Purdue today?
Man, I just really wanted to finish out my last home game strong. I was hurt from the last game we played, so I just didn't want to feel that way no more. Definitely because we towards the end of the season, so I just found a new set of motivation that just go for everything, go all out like it's no tomorrow. So that's what I did, and our team matched my intensity, matched their intensity and Troy intensity, and we all was just together, and we just finished the game out strong. So it did feel good though.
So. Is that the most physical game you guys have played in this year? I know they're all pretty physical.
Yeah, it was definitely physical. They bigs play hard, they guards play hard. It's definitely one of the tougher games. Probably is the toughest game in the conference, besides the UConns and Memphis. But you always look prepared for Cincinnati, SMU there and here. We both know the crowd's going to be electrifying. We know that gym is going to be packed. Both teams got to come prepared on the road. So it's definitely a big game.
Troy, defensively, in your words, what were you able to do to frustrate SMU today?
Contain Nick Moore. Basically shadow him around the court. Hands high on when he comes off ball screens because he definitely can pull up from anywhere, and then box out, no offensive rebounds. They definitely get up shots. They start the ball, at the high post, and they get baskets towards the rim. You just got to box out their big men from flying in and their wings from flying in. So basically stopping Nick Moore, containing him, and then rebounding.
You got a huge disparity in turnovers. You guys really took care of the ball well. Was that an emphasis?
Yeah. In big games, Coach Cronin says it's not about if shots goes in. You got to control the rebounding, control transition, get back in transition, and what did you just say?
Take care of the ball.
And take care of the ball. Yeah. That was the 3 right there.
Do you guys think this may have gotten you into the NCAA tournament?
I don't really look at it. I'm just basically, I knew we needed to win it, and I know that we got conference next weekend, and we're trying to win that too. So I know if we win that, you win there. So we got to win that.
We just definitely needed this win. So we had to do to win the game, no matter what we had to do. So, but this one we really needed.
Well, if nothing else, it's the highest ranked team you've beaten all year.
Yeah. Hey, I looked one time and it said Bubba Lightweight hurt my heart. I changed the channel, so I was done. I was done looking at it from there. I never looked at it again. I Lightweight don't even watch ESPN for real. I watch it like when my little cousin's playing or somebody that I know. But when the like Sports Nation, not Sports Nation, when the people come on and talk about college basketball, I'm cool on it. Change.
Well, you just don't want to hear it.
I just don't. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the day. Selection Sunday, conference tournament first, and then Selection Sunday.
What do you turn on instead of that?
I watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, I'm a Nickelodeon guy. Nat Geo Wild, they don't got that in Virginia. Nat Geo Wild.
If you were making a case to be in the tournament, what would you say? What would be your strong points?
What you mean, making it?
If somebody said, why are you guys an NCAA tournament team?
Uh-huh.
What would be your response?
Probably
Earned it.
or like toughness. We don't really give up for real. We put ourselves in the game, you know, for 40 minutes. We play hard. We box out. We got, you know, good players 1 through 13. All of us are bought in. We just there to have fun, put on a show, and play together.
First of all, congratulations to SMU, Nick Moore and Marcus Kennedy and those guys. They've had a great run together. Tough for them to have their season end and no postseason. They showed a lot of character. Most teams wouldn't have played on the way they played the entire year. Went 9-0 without their head coach, and came in here, gave us their best shot trying to win a conference championship. But really proud of my seniors. Before I started, I think it was '96 with Coach Huggs. We play really hard, play with a lot of pride, and do things that are really tough to do. That's why you have continued success. And you got to be able to win when you don't make shots. And we made sure we tried to do that today. So we shut. I told the team, what are they? Because I don't know if they're young. They don't really understand that. Danny Fortune was talking to them last week. Anthony Buford the week before. I just explained to them, this is what they meant. You shot 5% from three, 29% overall, and you dominated a top 20 team. Dominated meaning you led the entire game. You had control of the game the whole time without making shots. You did that with defense, 17 turnovers against a team that doesn't turn the ball over. One of the most, not they're the best team in the country, but they're in the top 5 in efficiency, in assist, taking care of the ball. Just a team that doesn't make the mistakes that we forced them into today. That's a credit to the kids' effort. So just really proud of how hard the guys competed today.
What about the contribution you got from Corey?
Huge, yeah. 10.7 rebounds, 17 minutes. Huge. And it's like Octavius told him, we need that every game. We need that every game, big fella. Got to have it.
Because he was a senior.
Yeah. Yep.
You mentioned the field goal percentage from both three and, I guess, within the arc. Were they bad shots you guys would take? Were they forced?
No, we missed a lot. Yeah, well, they're a great defensive team, top 5 in the country in field goal percentage defense. They don't give you layups. They foul you before that's why we shot 30 free throws. I'm a big believer. You're not going to shoot a high percentage against SMU. I'd like to shoot higher than 29, though. It'd be nice to be able to knock down some open shots. But it just didn't go down for us today. Troy needs a couple of days off. He's going to get them. Jake's been playing 40 minutes a game for the last 2 weeks. It's been hard for us to practice because I'm trying to save these guys for the game. But we'll have Shaq back next week. And, it's good that Farad was able to – I don't think we'd have won today if Farad wouldn't have played, just from a body standpoint, a numbers standpoint. But it wasn't our shot selection. Our game plan against SMU is can't turn it over because they run down and shoot layups. I would rather if we can't get a great shot, we try to get ISO late in the clock, do the best we can, and go play defense. But if you try to force things against them, they run down and shoot layups. It happened the other night to UConn. So our guys did a great job with the game plan.
Do you think you have to win another couple games to get in to where you want to go?
Where do I want to go?
I'm the one who always asks it, so I'm not allowed to say
I'm asking you.
words.
Where do I want to go? Right now where I want to go? Watch my horse run.
You know what I mean.
What's that?
You know what
No. I asked direct
I mean. Do you need to
question.
win another 1 or 2 games to get into the NCAA tournament, do you think?
No.
Do you think you're in now?
And I don't know anything. I'm not on the committee. But to answer your question, your original question, no. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure I do.
Well,
I'm trying to be flippant. I'm not sure if I know what.
but give me the question again. I'll answer it.
Do you think
I've never not answered a question in this room in
another
10
game
years.
Or another game or 2, or get to the, I'll add on.
Let's just make it a real simple question. I'll give you a direct
What do you need
answer.
to do to get in the NCAA tournament, in your opinion?
Well, that's up to the committee.
You're not gonna-
I can't. I don't know. I know we have the same. I think we have the same record as Duke, and we play in a league with 5 teams that are tournament teams. Memphis is really good, and Houston may go to the tournament. They're probably favored to win the conference tournament the way they're playing right now. How we could be in a league with that many good teams, be 22-9 and not be in, would be mind-boggling to me, if that answers your question. Would be mind-boggling, but I'm not on any committee. All I can do is try. I'm worried about getting all them guys healthy and playing next week. That's really all I can tell you. You know, when we got the same record as some teams that supposedly are locks, it's comical to me. It's comical. You know, and if that's the case, then why am I going out and playing all the committee says you go play all these teams. We went and played them all. You know, I don't care what those computers say. You know, when we played Iowa State, they weren't worn down and injured and tired. They were at full go. Okay, when we played Butler, it's a huge game for Butler, a chance for them to get a non-league win. They're a great team. They've battled injuries. We caught them at full strength. We went to VCU and won in a sellout. We play Xavier's a 1 or a 2 seed, depending on what they do in their conference tournament. You tell me who some of those teams that don't leave their state or their gym, they don't play anybody, and then they go to their conference and they go 9-9 and they're in and we're not. It's comical. So maybe that answers your question.
I think it does.
But if I know, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I know there's a lot of people that seem to know everything, but that's why I don't watch that stuff. Like, I didn't read the paper this morning. I couldn't tell you where. I'd say try to stay focused on what I can control. You know, I tell the team, you can't leave games up to officials, and you better not leave your tournament fate up to people you don't know either. Because our league has had a bad history. Temple should have got in last year, and SMU should have got in the year before. So that's that's a major concern for our conference. Now, there's been a change in the configuration of the tournament committee. But you've watched this all year. You want to tell me that we're not one of the better teams? Come on. It's a joke. It's a joke. Look at some of the people they talk about. That's why I don't like talking about it. It's a joke. You know, our league gets no respect. I told you guys all at the beginning of the year how good our league was going to be. It took Houston some time because they had 6 or 7 transfers. And you were at the game. And they're good, man. Damian Dotson, one of the best players in the country. And when I say that, the guy doesn't make mistakes. He shoots 50%. Guys getting 14 rebounds a game at the 2-guard spot. And Ronnie Johnson was Purdue's leading scorer a few years ago. Sat out, transferred, sat out, and he's playing. It's his 4th year. Doesn't start for Houston. He was Purdue's leading scorer 2 years ago. Go look it up. I mean, our league doesn't get talked about. We don't get the respect because some people would actually have to watch more than the Blue Bloods play a game. That would take some effort on some people's part. So hopefully the committee does. So that's it as far as that. But Shaq will be back next week. He probably could have went today in an emergency situation, but his groin, so it's a delicate situation with his groin. You know, he could take one wrong turn, he could land. You can't control it when you jump the way he does. So I'd rather give him more time. He fought me, tried to play. We talked about it, and I just didn't think it was the right thing for him.
So assuming he doesn't have a setback, he'll definitely play Friday.
Yeah, I mean, from what the doctors, he was with Dr. Colosimo yesterday and our trainers. He's progressing because we're giving him the right time with it. And he's really working unbelievably hard with his rehab. He's doing everything he can to get back. So, and the fact that we don't play until Friday helps.